I tell you, that's going to be a fun matchup to watch, folks. Everybody's talking about Jimmy Butler and maybe Shea, but I like these two. The two big guys in the middle, or before the hiatus, that is.
Adams drives all the way up to the rim and jams it home. I want to give Duncan Robinson any clean looks. You saw the closeout there from Dort. Dragic again. And Robinson forces it up. Does not matter. Not yet 3 minutes into this one. Dragic starting at point. Has been primarily off the bench this year. Is Adebayo all the way up to the rim a couple games ago.
Well, we expect that from Luka.
But not from Dragic?
No. That's pretty impressive.
Gallinari just has the height advantage over Dragic and shoots right over the top, and picking up where he left off at the free throw line, knocks it down.
And that's what makes him such a lethal weapon. Anywhere on the floor.
Dragic just slices to the rim. Has to be pleased to be seeing a fuller complement of players as Robinson. He's got a green light to shoot it just about anywhere he wants.
You got to almost be up in his jersey when he catches the basketball.
18 threes the last 4 games and muscling it up inside as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not deterred by the traffic.
To get to that painted area, like a wrecking ball, cause trouble.
And right now the Heat offense is causing trouble.
Solid numbers. Both teams.
Well, this Miami team really gave the Thunder trouble back in the matchup in January as Butler and Adebayo connect on that easy alley-oop.
38% from beyond the arc. Not a whole lot of weakness.
Got to slow down Dragic, who is dictating terms here early. Robinson, a rare drive to the rim. Everybody expecting a three-point or a shot attempt.
And staying committed to the cause. Certainly, I drove by that school. Shea lines up a much-needed 2.
A little bit of a blow for OKC because he's such a good on-ball defensive player. And you need that as Robinson lets it go. And that'll be a 3-point shot and the foul. Duncan Robinson, his 3rd 3 already. Heroes in the game for Miami. There's Robinson, lets it go, got fouled, and another possible 4-point play is it's Nader. Monday against Phoenix and Devin Booker as SGA trying to quiet things down momentarily. As Butler to the rim, that'll be an and one. Finds the open man as Nader was spotted up, and Nerlens Noel comes over and slams it home off the miss.
He's in front of those drivers with the basketball for the Heat and not giving up those offensive rebounds. How about that? Boy, that's beautiful. Threading the needle. CP3.
Now Paul matched up on the rookie. Year 15 versus year 1. Keeping that dribble alive. Tough step back, and he got it to go.
There ain't nothing fancy.
You're writing with your left, that's for sure.
Right. There's nothing fancy about it.
Dragic with space.
Well, you see how he threw that up. It's a tough shot.
Quiet but productive career. Spent time with Houston, Miami. Nader almost traveled. There's a slasher and a nice dish inside. And Adams. Be a good stat to go back and look up. How many of you were actually called for? Tough step back. Baisley.
Beautiful.
To give him a little bit of a hard time for passing up shots. Now he's out there with those 1-2 dribble step back threes.
Way out of control on the drive. It goes right into the arms of Baisley. Nice pounce pass, and Diallo soars up for the slam. Beautiful feed.
You haven't heard a whole lot from Jimmy Butler, but you don't need to because, you know, there are other guys on this team.
There's a stutter step. SGA just sized up Adebayo on that drive. Ferguson is just chasing Tyler Hero all over the floor right now. That time, Noel smothered him, but it springs free right to Adebayo inside. Very sound defense. Butler got the roll.
And that's good defense. That's just a tough shot by Jimmy Butler. He was all over him.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the primary ball handler, and he rips the cords from 3. Thunder, though, going to run some offense. 2.5 to go here in the first half. SGA got by, goes up high off the glass and got the bounce. The deflection is steal by Iguodala, sets it up. Falling out of bounds was Butler. Robinson again with the flyby. Straight away, almost automatic. He is just deadly. And quickly, Miami's lead grows. Paul down the lane. Nice floater with the right hand.
2 in his lead.
Now Paul stepping right into the passing lane, just rips it away from Robinson and throws it off his body out of bounds.
Oh, man, I got family. I'm going to say I'll give up the three free throws. I'll foul a three-point shooter as Dragic gets down inside.
As he was sailing out of bounds. Saw that SGA was already out as Hero will drain that three. 6-point game here early in quarter number 3. As Solomon Hill gets into the action from downtown. No, there's an old
Honestly,
saying.
I used to say that to the official. You don't need to call that, man, because I was going to score that.
That'll be an and-one for Gallinari. Just the lack of offensive firepower. They've got it spread out, but in the playoffs, when that structure breaks down.
And that's the kind of shot you want him taking, a wide open three. You don't give up on it. You continue to get him the basketball.
Dragic, the vision, finds Jones Jr. crashing to the rim. Thunder basketball, even though it is in Orlando, and hopefully sometime soon games will return to normal.
Nice stroke.
Warms your heart?
No, absolutely. Just got to get in rhythm. Not that I'm a lefty and he's a lefty. That's a tough layup there. That's a tough layup there.
Indication of where the mindset is for not just the Thunder, but both these teams going into the postseason. Hero continues to operate, try to set it up for Silva, and it's Vincent from the corner for 3. It wasn't just an abrupt return going right back into the playoffs, which was a scenario that was discussed between the players in the league. As Olynyk on a nice turnaround fadeaway. Miami is shooting it at almost 58%. Thunder at 39. And Robertson, time when he was one of the best defensive players in the NBA, he still has those instincts, still has the mind for reading defenses. On a really nice drive there from Darius Bazley.
Not only on the defensive end, but also on the offensive end.
And how about that speed from Diallo and the self-control on the reverse? There's certain principles that you want to adhere to, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
On both ends of the floor.
Bazley just continues.
43% from 3. We've seen what he's done on offense. He says, though, the biggest change in his game down there as he gets that ball to rattle in home is...
Well, going back to what Nick said about Darius Bazley, it's really hard for young players to have confidence to speak out, I would assume.
These 7 games for Big Blue.
Hill's pass intercepted.
Good anticipation by Hami on that.
Hami trying to run the floor. Stutter step to the rim. Got to be one of the primary ball handlers. There's no Chris Paul, no Dennis Schroeder, no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So you see Bazley. There's another 3. You know who's running the point for the Thunder? Darius Bazley. That is going to be a charge or an and-one.
He's going to call an and-one. He called it out front. Well, just stay with it.
Don't call it a scrimmage. You know what this game reminds me of? The Philly game when the Thunder were down by, what, 24? Philly scrimmage. Nader in transition banks it in. As this unit just continues to fight. Nader. And he's got himself a 3. As Hero will quiet things down with that triple.
This is the kind of game the Thunder like. This open court right here got the Heat all spread out. And how about this?
Bazley with another 3. Muscala, he'll give the tie a try, and he's got it to tie things at 113.
Short clock for the Heat.
Solomon Hill drives, left hand, got it. Boy, that was just a nice move. Did not settle for that shot. Nader to get it in. Bazley tapped the hot hand. Sets it outside. Muscala lines it up for 3, and he knocks it down. Mike Muscala. Solomon Hill to Hero. Hero makes his move between the legs. Puts up the shot, fading away, and it hits off the front of the rim. And the Thunder complete the comeback and take down Miami.